Why Crossplane? Why is it important? Why does it matter?
Yeah, great question. I think there's kind of maybe two different branches of thought there to perhaps explore. So the first one is that some of us that created the Crossplane project, we also created the Rook project as well too. And Rook is storage orchestration for Kubernetes. And so we found there that in the early days of persistent storage for Kubernetes, the story needed to evolve a little bit there before people started to become more comfortable with running storage or, data persistence sort of things inside the cluster. So we found there that some of the work that the special interest group for storage in Kubernetes had done was really, really strong. Persistent volume claims, storage classes, things like that. And we found very early on that applying those same patterns for being able to dynamically provision storage would also work very well for other types of infrastructure platform resources, such as databases and buckets and even clusters themselves. And so that was the original why of Crossplane is, hey, we've done great things in Kubernetes for storage. Let's do more infrastructure resources inside of Kubernetes and bring them into being managed and provisioned and controlled by the control plane itself. And then beyond that, we found that there's a very strong story too for businesses that are starting to have their own shared services, infrastructure platform teams as well too. They have a responsibility to provision infrastructure and, get new services up and running for a whole set of application teams around them. And so being able to have some reproducibility, being able to enable self-service for their application teams is a really strong story to be able to make their jobs easier and for the application teams to be able to get to production faster and have, reliable infrastructure and, normalizing on a standard set of practices for the whole organization. It just makes the software delivery story that it has a huge dependency on infrastructure all the more strong.